The ANC in Mpumalanga suffered a setback in its loss of Lekwa, Tshwete and Govan Mbeki municipalities in the province. It is now considering its options, and they only point to one outcome, a coalition. Joining us to discuss that, they'll be looking for in their political partnerships, is ANC in Mpumalanga acting chairperson Ndlovu. Mr. Ndlovu, very good afternoon. Thank you for speaking to us. Did this disastrous performance by the ANC in Mpumalanga come as a surprise?
Yeah, maybe let me first correct that we did not lose 3 municipalities. We won all the municipalities in the province. We won 17 with an outright majority and 3 with a relative majority. We are leading in all the municipalities in the province. I just wanted to correct that. But for the first time, we have municipalities where we got less than 50%, where we don't have an outright majority. I think
in 3 municipalities, correct?
Yeah.
So my question remains, did this come as a surprise to you?
Yeah, it's obvious it came as a surprise to us as an organization because it's happening for the first time in the province.
Ms. Ndlovu, how is it a surprise when Lekwa is under administration, beset by over $1 billion in Eskom debt, regular water and power interruptions, and a ballooning of the wage bill? Surely this is writing on the wall that you have a challenge before you even get to the election.
Yeah, let me acknowledge that we had some challenges in Lekwa and Govan Mbeki. I think as an organization, we have been dealing with all these problems where we interacted with our deployees. I think the community at a certain stage realized that when we were engaging in councils and also in caucuses, that we're prioritizing ourselves. Our deployees were fighting amongst themselves. Every day they will go to caucuses and move a motion of no confidence against one another. I think the community realized that at a certain stage we're not prioritizing them. We're prioritizing themselves. That's why at the day, on the polling day, when we're expecting them to prioritize us, they just decided to prioritize themselves and they did not prioritize us. So I think that is the problem that we encountered at Lekwa. But as an organization, we have realized our mistake. We are going to correct. We know what the people of Lekwa want. When we conducted door-to-door, they indicated to us that they have got 2 major challenges that we have to deal with. Their sewer spillage, and also they were complaining about hostels. So we're going to correct our mistakes. We know that our people, when we go to 2024, they are going to vote for the ANC. We have realized our mistakes. And I hope that also our deployees, now they realize that if we don't prioritize our people, one day we'll want our people to prioritize us. They will not prioritize us. So that's what I can say about Lekwa. But we know...
Sorry, Mr. Ndlovu, allow me to ask there. Now, as acting chairperson of Mpumalanga, when the deployees were infighting in Lekwa, what was your position and what were you doing about it?
Yeah, the position was very clear. We went there first to request them to work together. At a certain stage, we even invited our structures to come there and talk to our deployees, up until we decided at a certain stage to put the municipality outside administration, hoping that comrades will improve, but they did not improve. Up until at a certain stage, we decided to invite out even the executive mayor in Lekwa.
Mr. Ndlovu, is it enough to hope that the deployees will change? I should think not, because you've now lost control of 3 municipalities because you hoped and possibly did not deal with the issue, nip it in the bud, if it were.
No, we dealt with issues. That's why at the end of the day, even the national government intervened up until they also disbanded the municipality. We hope that now our deployees understand that when we indicate to them that please, we must prioritize our people. When we meet on the agenda, always it will be on the agenda items, always we must prioritize our people. I hope that now they will know, and now they will prioritize the people instead of prioritizing themselves. What I like about Lekwa is that Lekwa is still green. When you check, we have won more than 80%, 90% of the wars in Lekwa. But people decided to stay at home. The voter turnout at Lekwa is low, so they decided not to prioritize us when we wanted them to prioritize us.
Now that you're getting into coalition politics, does it make the landscape a little bit more challenging to retain these seats in the future?
In 2024 elections, on our own, we are going to win outrightly all the municipalities in the province because we know our mistakes. Also, our deployees now know that we must prioritize our people, we must stop to fight amongst ourselves. We have already started to engage internally as an organization. At the national level, a team has been established that is led by Comrade Jeff Hadebe to assist us to engage on coalition government. In the province, we have started to engage with those that are willing to engage with us. And in principle, there are political organizations that are agreeing to work with us in Mpumalanga. I am not at the right, I'm not going to mention this political organization because we are still engaging with our structures nationally. But in principle, we are agreeing with the structure. There are some few that we deadlocked right from the beginning when they gave us an option of first changing the name of Comrade Steve Tshwete in Steve Tshwete, and we said no. It means that we are reaching a logjam. We are not going to engage. So we'll engage with organizations that are willing to engage with us, that we are also sharing the same principles. So we are engaging. We just believe that at the end of the day, we'll be able to constitute our government in the 3 municipalities. I hope that as political organizations, all of us, we know that voters decided not to give one political organization an outright majority. So in short, silently so, voters said that go and engage and constitute governments in these 3 municipalities, of which we are going to do that.
But do you not think that the voters are now getting a taste of what the other political parties have capacity to do, something that they didn't before? And if they perform, then are you able to come back?
I will not say that I wish that voters get a taste of other political organizations, because in areas where they tested other political organizations, let me say in the province or in the ward, we lost our ward to other political organizations. And as an ANC, people must know that when we lose, we'll always hand over the governance, whether it's a ward or a municipality, to the party that they should have been elected by the people. We always do that. But if they're going to test, I'm telling you, they'll come back to the ANC. They'll realize that the ANC, we don't have devils. I don't want to say that the ANC is a better devil. The ANC is a better organization, especially here in Mpumalanga. So those that they will test other political organizations in the next elections, they will be the first to queue for voting. They will vote for the ANC.
Now, you've talked about being in conversation with other political parties around forming a coalition government. What are some of the considerations that you are looking at as part of forming those coalition governments? How much are you prepared to give?
Yeah, we are. But in principle, these political organizations, they must know that the people have spoken. The people have given the ANC a relative majority in all these municipalities. So our thinking is that where we have got a relative majority, they must support us to lead. But we will engage And I hope that at the end of the day, we'll be able to reach consensus. And there are two comrades that have been deployed to the province to come and assist us, Comrade Violet from National and Comrade Gwen Ramuhu. I think they are going to guide us properly. We'll be able to reach consensus. When you engage, it's obvious that you must be prepared to give and take.
Mr. Ndlovu, you keep talking about the people have spoken and have given you a majority, but the people have also spoken and taken away a significant amount of votes that you had before. In fact, the Lekwa Community Forum came in second with almost 20% of the votes. So the people themselves are saying that they feel that they can govern better than the ANC. How do you react to that?
No, I'm saying that I'm not agreeing with you. I'm saying that we have got a relative majority at Lekwa. We have got the local community forum that they are staying there, that they campaign, that they were also elected. They're part of that municipality. They will be part of the council, but we're still enjoying more support. Out of 15 wards in Lekwa, we won 12 wards. What people did in Lekwa is that they decided to stay at home. I indicated that they realized that sometimes we did not prioritize them. So when we wanted them to prioritize us, on the polling day, they did not go in large numbers to go and vote. So in our stronghold, we have low voter turnout. In our frontiers, we're losing with a high margin. I think that's where the problem is. But they did not give us a red card. Eh?
Well, it could be a yellow card for all we know. Ndlovu, ANC Mpumalanga Acting Chairperson, thank you for your time. We appreciate you speaking to us this afternoon.